as some of you can relate to, I feel like I've become a bit of a hoarder since starting junk journaling. And so today's video is my attempt at getting rid of some of the supplies I have accumulated since getting into junk journaling. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Renee, and I am going to share these vintage paper and card packs that I've created to start selling or happy mailing, gifting to friends that are starting this junk journal journey. And so that's what I want to show you today. The card packs, so the paper and card packs, they're already put inside of these envelopes, but I do have some card packs that I'm still working on. I did pick up these vintage Uno cards. They are from the 60s and they look quite worn. And I am going to add them to each of the packs because I got them after I created these. So those will definitely go in there. This pack, so these three are completed packs of the vintage cards. So each pack has the same number of cards, and then I embellish them with some kind of charm and or ribbon. Well, they all have charms, but some have ribbons and charms. So I'm going to stick these aside because these don't have paper packs to go with yet. And so this little card pack is one that I'm putting together. And so I thought I would show you what's in the card packs with this one. Now, each pack is going to have the same number of cards, but they're going to vary, they're going to be different color, face cards, number cards. So that's how it's going to vary. But let me just show you. So each pack will have 2 of these vintage plain cards. Again, the numbers you get, they'll vary. And these are from, it's a Hallmark pack, and it came in 2, so it had a pink set and a green set. I kept the green set because I love green. And so each pack will have 2 of those. Each pack will have 2 vintage regular plain cards. So these also are from the 60s. These cards are from this game called Touring, which I'd never heard of until I found it. I came across it at a thrift store. And it didn't have a date on it, but I did research it, and it is also from the 60s, I think 1967 maybe. So anyways, the back of each card looks the same, and then you'll get a different plain card. This, did I do? Yeah, I did 2 of these skip. Well, actually, I think I did 3, yes. So I also came across this pack. It's a velvet box, and inside it holds this skip bow card game that I've never heard of as well. This is from 1967, so this is also vintage, and each pack will have 3 of these, a 1, a 2, and a 3 card. And again, they'll vary. Some will be face cards, number cards, and then the skip bow cards. Then this came from a rummy card set. Again, I had to research this one. I couldn't find the date. But it was from the 60s, and so I'm going to use the box for something because it's in really good shape still. I didn't have as many of those, so I just put 1 of these rummy cards in each card pack, but they're beautiful. This back is absolutely gorgeous. So that's what's going to be. I guess I should add a couple of the Uno cards. So that's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 vintage cards in each pack. And for this one, I wanted the pink on top because I felt like this kind of matches. It's like a kind of a rose goldy kind, but so just stick that on and then clip this on very quickly. And I thought these would be fun. So I'll have them up in my Etsy shop, these packs together. But what would be fun is you'll get paper, vintage paper, vintage cards, and then a little charm that you can use to embellish whatever project you're working on. Well, it's kind of stuck. There we go. All right, so let's take a look. Like I said, each envelope has the same number of pages and cards. I need to reinforce, once they're up in my Etsy shop, I'll reinforce the washi tape that I have closing each envelope because it's not sticking very well. But I'm not going to open every single pack. I just want to show you what's inside of one. So like I mentioned, each one will have a pack of playing cards. This one I need to add the skip bow and the Uno cards too. And then the paper packs include let's see, we have 2 pages from a small vintage book, and I have the dates written down because each of these is vintage, but they're all from different dates. And so when I put these up on my Etsy shop, I will put the specific dates for each page, each pair of pages, because they're basically pairs. So we have a small vintage book pages, some medium-sized book pages. These are from a vintage children's book, and so each paper pack will have 2 of these. Each paper pack will have 2 pages out of a vintage, I forget what it was called, but it was about, oh, I know, it's the stenographer's reference manual. So it just has information on how to type things up. Each paper pack will have 2 pages from a vintage crochet book. I think it's a crochet, something like that. Oh, needlecraft, so modern needlecraft. Each pack will have 2 vintage music sheets, and these are nice and big ones, so you can use them as pages in your junk journal. You can use them to collage with, tear them apart. And then finally, each paper pack is going to have 2 vintage maps, and they're double-sided. And I don't, it'll vary on what state you get and all that good stuff. Please keep in mind that I did not read every single thing, so if, I'm not responsible for any words that might be offensive in some of this stuff. But so you basically get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 pages, 14 vintage pages, and my gosh, I forgot how many cards because I added some. Well, I know it was originally 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. There you go. So, like I said, I'm going to have these up in my Etsy shop, and I think they're just really fun, especially if you're just getting started in junk journaling, to get a pack like this, because then you can have a nice solid base to your first junk journal. Well, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.